Hey guys, it is time for a gear review. Today we're checking out the Fishman Fluence Classic pickups. Now these are probably my favorite pickups to date simply because they sound awesome and are incredibly versatile, so I can use them for almost any style that I want to play. And they've actually done 2 iterations of these pickups. The first version only had 2 voices, and then the second iteration that they did, they added a voice 3 with a coil split in order to get single coil tones. So depending on which version of these pickups you have, you might have 2 voices or 3 voices. Voice 1 on these pickups is the classic PAF humbucker tone. And the PAF, if you're not familiar with that, just stands for patent applied for. It's the original design that Gibson did whenever Seth Lover designed his version of the humbucker. So he was the first one to get the patent going. That's where the PAF part comes from. And that's what the Voice 1 is going after. It's the PAF voicing. Voice 2 will do a different one depending on whether you're on the bridge or the neck. Voice 2 on the bridge is the classic hot rod pickup. So it's got a little less top end and then it has a little bit higher output, but it still has all the clarity of the other voicing, Voice 1. And then on the neck, it's what they call, it's a Fishman Fluence exclusive. It's a tone that they basically developed. It's a very light, chimey, airy tone, and I like it for doing various clean tones and stuff. And then Voice 3, like I said before, is where they added a coil split and a single coil voicing. So on the neck, it's a vintage voice single coil, and then on the bridge, it's more of an overwound single coil, according to their descriptions. So I'm going to go through all 3 configurations, which is going to be bridge, bridge and neck, and the neck. And then for each one of those 3, I'm going to go through all 3 voicings. And I'm going to do that starting out with a clean tone. It's like a Mesa Boogie type clean tone. And then I'm going to go with a little bit more of a bluesier, dirty tone. And then I'm going to add a little bit more overdrive in there just to get it a little bit hotter. And finally, I'm going to do a fully overdriven high gain tone. I'm not going to go through all 9 configurations with that simply because there's so much overdrive and distortion and stuff, you can't really hear the nuances of the pickups. That's more to demonstrate that you do get a really good high gain tone on the bridge, and it's a very clear, articulate tone. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the clean tones. I'm going to start on the bridge in Voice 1, and then go Voice 2, Voice 3, then middle, and so forth. Middle. Neck. Bridge, Voice 2. Bridge and neck. Neck. Bridge, Voice 3. Bridge and neck. Neck. Okay, I'm going to go back to bridge, Voice 1, and this time I'm going to add in a little more overdrive for a more bluesy tone. Bridge and neck. voice 2. Bridge and neck. Neck. Back to bridge and voice 3. Bridge and neck. Neck. Back to bridge, voice 1, and now we're going to add a little more overdrive. Bridge and neck. Neck. Bridge and voice 2. Bridge and neck. Neck. Back to bridge and voice 3. Bridge and neck. Neck. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the bridge on voice 2, which is the classic hot rod, and then I'm going to put this on some high gain. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, these are probably my favorite pickups simply because they're super versatile and they sound really good. One thing I'll point out though is if you are not aware, Voice 3 is a true coil split, so it is not noiseless. It does produce a little bit of hum, as you could hear as I kept turning the gain up a little bit more for the Voice 3 setting. There's just a little bit of noise and hum and stuff that you can hear in there, but it's not too bad. It's usually a little less than a traditional passive pickup simply because actives, the way they're designed is to minimize hum a little bit, even for single coil pickups. So the technology does help reduce hum, even though they are not truly noiseless in their Voice 3 single coil mode. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what these pickups sound like and what they can do. If you have any questions or anything about this video, just drop a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if not, I will see you at the next video. Take care.